So here's your data table. I want you to do those things right there that you can see. Is he someone that goes here, Reese? We can take care of it.
No, it's Carla from New York.
I know some people that we can make things disappear.
Make someone disappear.
Okay, I don't, by the way, this is being recorded. This cannot be used in the court of law.
Hey, you run a diet, Davidson?
No, John brought me Diet Mountain Dew for some reason.
Hey, and we're not giving him any crap.
I just haven't done it yet. I will. John, what the heck? You think I'm fat? Hey, Murray. Congratulations.
Did you win?
No, I was one away from place.
Still though.
That's pretty good.
So what would you do if I brought you a Diet Mountain Dew with a cup of sugar?
That'd be disgusting.
How much sugar is in a non?
Then you're mixing.
It's 35 grams for every 12 ounces.
So that's like. But then you have to equate for the amount of sugar it tastes. That's like 3 tablespoons. Not bad.
Yeah, sure. Okay, focus, kids. Oh, hello, young man. You here to take a test? All right.
Hi, Colin.
Hello, Cohen.
Man, like I've said 2 or 3 times, I just want to grow up and be as cool
I
as
don't know.
Cohen.
You want me to send you his snap?
No, thank you.
Just remember, it's not my fault if you can't read.
No. I think it bad.
You can tell yourself it doesn't matter, but I don't know that that's going to work very well.
I think it will. I don't think it matters. Everything matters because it takes up space.
Okay.
You're letting me cringe so much.
Cooper, do you feel proud of that answer? Yeah. I do. I think it's very science.
Okay, you guys must be done, right?
I'm so close.
Actually, I just started.
Okay, quit talking then. Quit talking. That was. So it should be a second order. That would be the time versus 1 over, right? And that one's a positive slope, essentially. Now, it may not look exactly in that right location, but that's pretty much what it looks like. All right, so rate would be equal to K. And you'll find it in C, but for now it's just rate. My T's are getting uglier as I get older. Times NO2 to the second, correct? Okay, write the integrated rate law. You'd have to look that up in your notes, but I have it right here. Yeah. Yep. I know. I considered pausing because we missed you, but I don't know. I just got comfortable, literally that moment in time. Yeah, you know, it's over here somewhere. Goodness gracious, there it is.
Thanks.
Yep. All right, here we go. So this is the integrated rate law right here. Determine the value of the rate constant for the reaction. How do we find that? Someone tell Garrett.
Minus
line reg 4, and it's equal to the slope, right? So,
Which list is these?
what?
Yeah, one,
Yeah, L1 versus L4.
because that's the one that.
And Grace, what did you get for this answer?
2.10.
I also got 2.10.
Which then -4 to times it's -4.
Well, 0.210. Did you get 0.210 or 2.10? I got 0.210.
But then it has to be at a -4. Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay, if it has an E -4, that's times 10 to the -4.
So it's not. How do I get to the calculator?
Oh, yeah.
You need to watch the video from yesterday.
Yeah.
I really did think you got third, but then it was your brother, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, was that salt in the wound? I didn't mean to be rude. I apologize. Each yeah he says gets lower in tone. I bet you're smarter. Yeah. Okay. Just everything. Probably better looking too. Just trying to make you feel better. Okay, here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, I did. I don't know why. Sometimes it switches the microphone. So I switched it back for this recording. Hopefully it stays. Okay, how would we find this at 2.4 times 10 to the 4th seconds?
So you find the.
All right, so we know all of this. It's asking for which variables for me to solve for.
It's asking for 1 over the.
It's asking me to find this, right? You with me? So I'm going to say 1 over the concentration of A at my specific time is equal to K. And this was, we did end up that it's a -4. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. So I have 2.1 times 10 to the -4 times the time is 2.4 times 10 to the 4th. That's convenient. Plus 1 over A naught. And was that 0.5? Okay, in case you forgot, A naught means the concentration at time 0. I need to move this thing. What? At time 0. It's not multiplied by something. A naught means A at the time of 0. Okay. So let's just do math to make this easy. So you multiply this and then add 2, right? What did we get over here then? So 1 over A T is equal to, what did all this equal?
7.04.
All right. So 1 over this equals that. So algebra wise, you take this over, right? So I'm multiplying both sides by AT. And that is equal to 1 equals 7.04 AT. So I take 1 divided by 7.04. And that will tell me my concentration of A at the specific time listed, which was 2.4 times 10 to the 4 seconds. And I get whatever 1 over 7.04 is. That was fun. Another one. Only because I like you, Nisha. If I didn't like you, we would be moving on right this second. Okay. I don't know. Did we already do this one right here? It does look familiar. Okay, I don't know. I swear we did this one, but I don't know the order. It could be first order.
We,
I'm so comfortable though. Let me come back to it. Let me see if I have one with questions. Oh, hey, kids, we're close. We're close to the end.
Top ones are probably the easiest thing
top
to
one or
set.
the bottom one?
Well, they're two different things. We're using this one, the bottom one. Right here. Just ignore that table up there. You can delete your lists, and I don't remember how to restore them, but it is a thing. And it kind of, well, if you have a list you're not going to use of data, you can delete it and then bring it back again. I just don't know how to bring it back.
What mode are we supposed to be in, reading or degree?
It won't matter. Oh, it better not be zero order. Is it really?
No.
So yeah, I grabbed the natural log of
I just think it is zero order. It's the first order.
Yeah, I got first order.
The natural log is for the first order.
but so
Yeah, it's definitely.
the LN one, that one was straight, and then they the
One over L.
the reciprocal of that one.
So the first order.
Yeah.
It's
But then
first
how
order.
would we do it?
If the line was just flat, like no slope.
Natural like that's like the okay.
So on B, do you want us to tell you what?
So the order, this graph ended up, or this data gave me a first order. What was the rate? What was K then?
0.029.
Well, yeah,
What did you get?
I got 4.097.
Oh, you,
I just put it into the calculator.
is your calc, is it L1 versus L3 or L1 versus L4 right now?
I did.
When you did your linear regression, what list was it?
It was the one with the LN of L.
Okay, well, you shouldn't get 4.
Wait, so it's with the L1 and L. I mean, unless I should go back to my calculator.
L1 and L3.
I did L. Oh, God.
Okay. Letter C. So if this is first order, I don't have this memorized. It's right here though. The integrated law for first order is right here.
It's different?
That's the.
Yeah. What? How is this blowing your mind?
Oh my, I
I
used the
thought
wrong
it was the
stuff.
same, like, variable stuff that just changed, like, I was confused. I was
No.
asking about-
Cooper did it right though, everyone. He'd like to let you know. I have no idea what you're talking about. You can talk. I give you permission.
No, that's against the best rule.
Okay. My money's on Nisha anyway. Okay, everybody, depending on the order, the rate laws are different, and so are the integrated rate laws, and so is the plot, and so is the half-life, and slow is the slope, but everything's different depending on the order. Don't give up. Oh, it's in your notes. It should be within a page of where you are right now. You should have this written down somewhere.
Oh, and I thought that on a spiritual level.
We're gonna write it down right here, all you freaks. ln of AT, correct? Is equal to negative KT, is that right? Plus or minus? The ln of A naught. This T and the O don't matter where they are. That was dumb. They should both be inside the bracket, but it doesn't matter at all. Okay. So if it's first order, make sure and use the first order integrated rate law, not the second order. Oh, the lessons we learned. All right. So I'm solving for this, which is really solving for that, correct? So I'm going to plug in. It's equal to negative K, which is 0.029. The time is 80. Plus the ln of A naught is 0.0165. Yes, Cooper. Cooper got this right. He took it and shoved it into his brain. I got this in my head. It exploded. There's gray brain matter everywhere. Okay. How did you get it right? You don't have to have it memorized. You'll have this sheet for the test. Yeah. Okay, finally. You're welcome. Okay. I gotta watch Ethan's story more often. Stop talking, Grace. Stop it. Stop it. You're hurting my feelings. For first order, slope is negative K.
Yeah.
All right. The slope was negative. So K is negative in the negative, which makes it positive. But this equation puts it as a negative in front of K. So that's why this is a negative 0.029.
Okay, what?
K.
I feel like that was a really simple explanation that I should have got, but I did not get it.
It's not simple. For first order, the slope is a negative value, but K is always a positive value. So, but this problem, this integrated rate law, it is a negative in front of K, which is always positive.
So my calculator was supposed to give me a positive K value?
No,
It's supposed to give
your
me a negative?
calculator on this problem should have given you a negative value for slope, but you write it down as a positive value. Because the K is always positive. But in this problem, when it is integrated, we end up with a negative sign here. Because that's the way it is.
But a negative and a negative can be positive.
Exactly.
That negative has nothing. Sure hell sakes, you guys, I'm done. Let me teach crap once in a while. How's that for an idea? When you find the slope of this line, it goes like this. You would measure it here. Rise over run. Since the rise is negative, the slope is a negative value. First order rate laws. K is the negative of the slope. First order processes, Therefore, if a reaction is first order, a plot of that will yield a straight line and the slope of the line will be negative k. So since the slope is a negative value, then k, negative k of that will be a positive value. But when we integrate math, it has nothing to do with k besides the letter k is in it. When we do the math, we end up that to solve it, it's a negative k times the t. That's so, hold on, that's so we can end up with a positive concentration and a positive rate, or sorry, a positive time. So this negative has to be here, but it technically has nothing at all to do with k. It belongs to the math. Yes, sir. You get this exact piece of paper on my exam. That's your flow chart you get. What flow, what do you need more? I would have, well, taking notes does help. Doing the practice problems that you've done, did you write them down? All right, so, and just hang on to it. Like we can do this. It's not that awful usually. I have that same problem with your tests. Okay, now I'm gonna keep going on. What did all this number equal over here?
It's supposed to equal a negative. Because I got a negative. Negative 6.42. Negative 6.42. That's what I got. What? Oh, wait. By doing that? I got.
I think that.
I got negative 6.42.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens here. Is equal to the ln of A. Now, how do we get rid of ln? Oh, no, we've just given up. It's E. It's E. It's on your calculator.
Why is the derivative of ln also the inverse of ln?
I cannot answer that.
That makes absolutely no
Well,
sense.
it's because it's not an inverse. Inverse to us. Why do I talk?
Is that the? I can't remember the derivative of it. Something of ln is one of it. Yeah, I know. I should know it too. It's in calculus. I took it last year.
Why did I take calculus this year?
It's so much extra.
Because it's a senior class.
But I take it math class.
Okay, the answer is 0.00163.
Why can't my math class just teach me logs already? Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I'm ahead of my math.
I'm gonna be in here now. So you just plug it into the.
You feel me, don't you, right now, Ernest? You can sense it's going. She knows what's going on. Okay, thank you for your full attention. 0.00163. Listen, here's a life hack on your calculators. If you're like ln, I don't know what the heck, how to get rid of that. Hit the button second and then push what you don't know what to do, and it's always its inverse.
Are you serious?
Pretty serious. So if you're like, what's the inverse log? I have no idea. Hit second and log, and it will tell you it's 10 raised to the value. So anyway, there's a life hack for your TI-84s. It works 99% of the time. Okay, now I got to ask you a question. Grace, when you first did this, you got what number? Well, I know, but all right, I'm just going to say 0.170. Please listen. Grace got this, and Grace is very bright, and she said, wait, that can't work. How'd you know that didn't work? All right. She knew we were going here, but she had a number bigger than we even started with. These are tricky, and you screw up a ton. Always check if it makes sense. Does this number, 0.00163, at least seem like it fits? There was another 0.00163. Yep. It's got to be smaller than this. Is it? Yes. So I don't know if it's 100% right, but I know it's not wrong. Like There's nothing that tells me it's obviously wrong. All right, so maybe we should come up with some sort of summary process here. My handwriting, me and Tolman have something in common. Sometimes you can't decipher what I write. So let's talk about how to do these. So let's go here. Maybe we could say use calculator to determine the order. RDR. Is that all right? First step. Okay, should I number them? Okay, now, why don't that life hack usually works? That was stupid. Okay. Then what we do after that? Okay. And then after that. All right. Determine K. That annoys me too. I got you.
We're going to combine like that thing with the table with all the different
The Did you say what is the rate law?
The rate law, yeah.
The rate law, and it's not, you don't really even need that. These two pretty much combine.
Yeah.
The rate law is knowing, where was it was this way, right? The rate is K raised to the first, rate is K raised to the second.
Don't move that. Wait.
Now, for these last two problems, we haven't used that equation, but you will. I promise. The AP test, the test question I give you, if it's a first order, second order, whatever, you're going to have to use the rate law and you're going to have to use this stuff. It will ask the question multiple ways. You got your picture?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, where were we? Determine K. All right. I don't have to put this, but I'm going to put this right here. Oh, come on. Oh. I can't spell integrated. Help me out.
I like Uber's airdrop.
Okay. Why did I say this?
So you can't copy it because
There's different ones. And I think everybody but Grace had the wrong one. That might not be general, but she was the first one to have it. Fabian too. So make sure you look, you're like, okay, which of these am I going to use? All right. Maybe I'll go to, I just got an email that Juan Diego's looking for a track coach. It's time. No, I'll stay if you ask me to,
Please stay.
out loud.
Yeah, please.
I'm just kidding.
No, like write back a seething email to Juan Diego. You only had
It's not to me, it's to the entire state. It's just a joke. And I don't coach the pole ball.
Okay, well, I'm not talking to you on
What?
Why are you mad? Do I coach the pole ball?
No, but you could.
Too much liability issues.
Wait, why are there liability issues?
Because you run fast at something, put a stick in the ground and fly through the air and just
Takes
parade.
a lot of coordination that most people don't have. Yeah.
And I'm one of them.
Yeah.
It's like it's work.
I'm not worried. I don't hide that I'm not a huge pole vault fan. Well, it's because it doesn't count at 90% of the things we do and state. So like Jed Smith, I always had to share him with pole vault. He could have been better at the other things. But moving on, it doesn't matter. All right, rate law, K, determine the correct integrated rate law and plug and chug. I don't, what? Plug and chug, it means just do the math. Find the variables, start typing.
Put in the call. Good tip on the ACT too.
Okay, this is an initial rate question. Okay, I have no idea if this is first or second. I usually don't even do this till the end, so don't worry about half-life because we don't know it yet. See if you can do this in 5 minutes. It is doable. Oh. sat down that long. That was fun. Thank Ellie for saving your lives. Because when we made eye contact and she smiled, I felt like not killing anyone after that.